Come with us to lively Liverpool, a big city with lots to do and see. We visited a museum as well as exploring the Christmas market and had such a good day. We are in the hotel, which is jockey themed. In case you're wondering, we've just been for breakfast, which is one little £100 trip, which was either £99 or £100. Can't confirm, can't remember. But one of those, and you get more tickets to your destination, a night stay in the hotel, even meal, and breakfast. One day two. Yesterday we went to Chester, so that's what we're watching on the channel. And it's officially the 1st of December, hence
oh, it is!
Christmas jumper, and also Christy's birthday. So yeah, we are going to be setting off about 9:15, I think.
You just said straight after breakfast.
Okay. We're going to go to Liverpool. It's currently raining there, but it's meant to stop. So going to Liverpool, we've got a little guide on my iPhone map, so we can places we'd like to go. The most important place is the museum.
The World Museum in Liverpool.
Yeah.
I've been once before with someone who isn't worth mentioning. Don't be It's the World Museum in Liverpool. I've been before and it was really good. Have an aquarium.
I mean, I'm thinking about that.
Yeah. It's like a natural history vibe, so there is like natural history.
Great. They have Christmas market. So we're going to go enjoy the festivities, but we're not specifically going to shop.
No.
The same with Chester. Nice to have a little look around, but we're not Christmas shopping or going to any...
There's a dog.
Oh.
It's a border collie.
But yeah, we're not going to shop or just to spend time at the Christmas market. Yesterday it was very busy and it was a Saturday, it's Black Friday weekend, it's also just been payday. But I'm hoping because we're going to Liverpool on a Sunday, it might be a little bit less
and the
busy
weather's
than
not
it would
as
have been
nice.
yesterday.
And a lot of people are going to work tomorrow, not us.
Hopefully,
but,
fingers crossed. So yeah, let's go to Liverpool.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
We booked this because obviously it's my birth week and we wanted to do another one.
Yeah.
But even if my birthday had been any other time of the year, we still probably would have done this because we wanted to do Liverpool.
Yeah.
So we haven't booked it necessarily for Christmas markets. It was just a happy.
Yeah. And I think like for me, because we looked at a few options, but I liked the idea of this one because I've not been to Chester or Liverpool, but also Chester and Liverpool are very different because I think one of them was Manchester and Liverpool, and to me they're
very
quite similar.
Yeah.
So I think it's nice that we went yesterday to Chester, which was more of like a historical city, had some like Roman history and like all the nice buildings, and then Liverpool's more like built up city kind of vibes for me.
It is.
But I would like to do another mystery trip at some point.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to go to Liverpool. Bye.
I think ever since the mystery trip, I've had like a ball that I need
to fill.
So when I came to museum,
got lots of Santas everywhere. Apparently there was a half marathon that me and Christy unfortunately missed. Really gutted by that because we were hoping to join in.
Can you get one of these?
What a shame.
Just scoot there.
Yeah. I'll sit in the front and you pedal. Okay, so we have arrived in Liverpool. It is 10:30 and most things here on a Sunday don't open till 11 other than the World Museum. So that's where we're going to head to first. And then after that we'll go to the Christmas markets because they're quite close by, and then make our way through the city back to the docks and the wheel, which is where our bus will pick us up at 2:30. I'm already out of breath. It's quite sunny but I'm a bit chilly. There's some more Santas there, very nice. Everyone looks like bright red and out of breath. So
oh, that Santa's carrying a dinosaur with a Santa.
Oh, honestly Honestly, this feels like I'm in London. Like it's a very big city. Very big buildings, lots of roads that you have to try not to get ran over on. Lots more Santas. Okay, it's quite busy down here. There's a big army of Santas. Do you think there's another race?
I think it's when he's waiting for the last few people.
Okay. Because we are heading to the museum, which is going to be down and right, I think.
Should we pop in the Sainsbury's local for a little ride?
Oh, I don't know, I'm fancying maybe like Starbucks or something. So we're nearly at the museum. We've noticed because of the marathon, the roads are closed, which is very convenient for us walking, and it's also pretty quiet where the Santas are not. So we're hoping the museum will be quiet.
I just heard.
Ooh. Okay, so the museum's over here. This is St. John's Garden, and there's some little rides and stalls. I mean, that isn't the Christmas market, obviously, but it looks like there's a few. Oh,
Oh no.
oh no. Right, we can't find. What do you mean? Oh, right, go then. Okay, we nearly died. Thankfully, there was a nice woman that let us cross. Okay. Just gonna have a little drink stop first.
There seems to also be toilets and everything.
So we're going to start at the top and make our way down, and then
It's gonna
obviously
save the
come
best
back.
till last.
Yes, and then the gift shop at the end, obviously. Okay, so we've just seen this. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm gonna go and have a look. Okay, we're going back to the lift, because you have to get tickets for that, and it seems like it's aimed for children. Yeah, and there was only a exhibition on clocks, Christy said, so not our vibe. So we're gonna go down to level 4, which is
Why is that so skinny?
very skinny chair. So we've got dinosaurs and endangered planet through here.
What would you do for this one?
Oh, there's an Arctic fox as well. Oh my god. That is so cute.
And some bones.
A sloth. I really like anteaters, you know. I think their noses are just so cute.
Look at his little tongue. He's just looking for ants.
This is giving Miley vibes. And look at the little arms
Oh, it's
below. I know.
So what?
I'll get one of them on Minecraft. This is what Macy looks like when she has her yellow coat on. A mammoth. It just baffles me how they discovered all of this. Like, how do they know?
No, what though?
Like, how do they know when things were from, and what like, who named the dinosaurs?
People. Well, if you read that sign that was back there, it's a formation of the word big.
So we've got world cultures, ancient Egypt, and Western discovery. plant.
That's animal. I'm going to send it to Nate.
We are now going into the aquarium, which is definitely going to be my favourite bit. Now I'm going to have a little look in the gift shop. Okay, so we just finished in the museum. What was your rating?
7.
7. I thought it was good. Aquarium was my favourite. I think it was better than the Lincoln and Leeds one though.
Yes.
That we went in. Why did you score it down a bit?
Just because there was quite a few bits missing.
Or the things that you had to pay for, which wasn't obvious until you got up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the Christmas market. You can see some rides already, so I'm thrilled about that. But they'll probably be like a fortune, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's the museum, and it seems that the markets go all the way along there. We've got a ride here, carousel, helter skelter. So there's some games over here, probably like hook the duck and like throw a ball, that kind of thing. Got some big Highland cows you can win.
Think you might be able to fit it in your bag? No.
I'm scared. We paid £7 to come on a wheel and I'm absolutely petrified. I'm literally shaking because the other one's permanent. This isn't a permanent fixture.
Well, it could
I'm
be.
scared of heights.
You've been
Oh my
begging.
god, I know. Well, I just didn't think it'd be this bad.
It's not bad. Do you want a selfie?
I'm really, honestly, really scared. Like, plane flight level scared. Why is it stopped? I'm going to be sick.
Because it does stop at the top.
I'm
How
going
do
to
you think we
vomit.
got?
This is far too high. I said, please don't move. Because I'm fucking scared. Thank God we're going down.
What are you going around again?
No, I can't deal with it again. £7 nothing.
It's not.
No. Please don't go around again. Please don't go around again. Please don't go around again. Please don't go around again.
Oh no, over 10.
Jesus Christ.
Every player gets a husky.
It's going round again.
Of course it is. Imagine going around once for £7.
Yeah, but things like this are usually a rip-off.
But it's still a rip-off for £7.
I've got jelly legs. Never doing that again. We've got these tornado tail here.
Under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho, feeling jolly, Christmas cake, and then we go on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fire.
We've got some mac and cheese which cost £8.
Singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk to wish us all
gardens here. Yeah, our legs are hurting a bit now, aren't they? We're going to go and look for a pin badge at the Tourist Information Centre and then walk back to the docks and the statues and all that. There's a museum. Okay. So we were just crossing a road and Christy almost got run over by an electric scooter. It literally brushed past her and I seen it happen. I seen it happen in slow motion. What a day. Everyone stop and pray that this gift shop sells pin badges. I'm going to start crying and Christy's going to start crying. Again, this is giving London vibes, isn't it? A very busy street. So it is about 2 p.m. Our bus is going to be in half an hour, so I've just come to take a picture of the statue while Christy had a sit down, and then we're just going to have a little look at the docks and wait for the bus home. There's the other wheel, which I personally think would be a lot safer than the one we went on. So as you can see, I am now back home. We actually went to Liverpool a week ago now, but I've been quite unwell since I got back, so I'm only just picking up the camera to finish off this video. And I wanted to just give you a little review of our weekend trip, tell you a little bit about our day in Liverpool, and then finally do a little haul of what we got from both destinations. So we went with Caledonian Travel, obviously for their Christmas market weekend. There was multiple to choose from, and as mentioned, we decided to do Liverpool and Chester because they were very different places, and I've just spilled some of my tea. Very different locations. I've also never been to either of them, and we had such a good time. It cost only £99 for the trip, which included travel to 2 destinations, a hotel night stay, a 3-course meal and breakfast, which I think is a bargain, especially this time of year. Chester was a beautiful historic city, obviously a lot smaller in comparison to Liverpool. Liverpool was just like really lively and bright. There was big buildings. I did say to Christy it felt like we were in like a mini version of London. They had loads of shops. Somebody saying that the Christmas market was rubbish because there was only like rides and food, and I can definitely see where they're coming from. Like there was a lot of like games and rides aimed for children, or us. We can't resist, you know. We went on the wheel. Christy played like the darts game and won like a little Highland cow, and there was a lot of food, but there was a lot of choice, and there was nice little stands as well to buy bits and bobs. Like usually Christmas markets are all the same anyway, and we really enjoyed it. I liked the layout the best out of all the markets I've been to, just because I felt like there was more space. It didn't feel too crowded, and also when you walked in you were meant to keep on your left, and the same for people coming in the other entrance, which made it just flow a lot easier, so a lot easier to navigate than when I went to Chester. And I imagine the same for York. Obviously we went during the week when it was quieter, but there's Ruby. If you went on a weekend, like I can imagine that being really packed. We went to the World Museum, which was really good. That was Christy's request. She loves the museum. I don't mind having a little browse around as well. I loved the aquarium. That was really good, and the museum was free. Obviously there was bits that you could pay for. We didn't really realise until we were already in, but we just did the free bits. Then we did the Christmas market. I was absolutely terrified of the wheel, by the way. It cost £7. And mac and cheese, which I think cost me £8, and some pancakes for £7. Obviously a lot for a small amount of food, but it's what you expect at a Christmas market. I took £50 with me for both days to stick to a budget, but I knew I wasn't really going to be doing much shopping, and all I wanted to get was like a pin and a postcard. So for me, paying money for the Christmas market food was absolutely fine. We just had a little walk around, went to the docks, I went and took a picture of the Beatles statue, and it was a really nice day. I would love to go back to both locations, to be honest. Just a very quick little haul. So as I said, the main thing that I wanted was pins and postcards, because that is something that I've started to collect this year. And to be honest, I think even if I'd been to these places, I would have got like pins and postcards as well, because there's obviously so many places I've been in the past before this year that I won't have that for, because I've only just started collecting them. So firstly, Chester. I'm just going to take the pin badge out of the little bag. So this is a postcard I got, which I believe was about 50p. I think both postcards were 50p and both pins were £3.99. It's got the Tudor buildings and obviously the East Gate clock as well. I just thought that highlighted the fact that it was a very historical, beautiful city. And then for the pin badge, you might have seen in the vlog that I picked up a blue one. It's a lot bigger, but it just felt really cheap and looked really cheap in my opinion, whereas I seen that they had this one on display. I don't know if that's going to focus at all. Picking this one, just get it to focus, which is the Chester crest, and I just preferred how that one looked. I just thought it looked nicer. And from Liverpool, I got this postcard, which I really like that it's got the different areas and the fact that there's a lot of blue in this. Looking back on a lot of the photos that I took, like the sky was really blue, and like although it was a city, like a built up city with big buildings, there was still lots of sky, and like they had the really nice like garden outside of the museum. So although it was like a city, you could still see nature, if that makes sense. And then the pin that I got, bit of a cheap one, but I literally could not find any other pins. Imagine it's a picture of the docks, but obviously it says Liverpool. Yeah, it'll do because it marks obviously where we visited. At the Christmas market, I also got my mum a Portuguese tart with a chocolate orange on because she likes those. Since she went to Lisbon on her P&O cruise, which by the way, we're going on our first cruise in October, and I feel like it's coming around quick. Anyway, and then I also got James a dairy milk caramel brownie bar, something like that. It's included in what I spent, but obviously I don't have to it to show because they have eaten them. The thing that I got is 2 surname certificates, I suppose you would call them. So these are £25 each, and again, I didn't include it in my actual budget. I paid on my card. So this was at the Liverpool Christmas market, and I've seen them online. I actually saw Brogan Tate got some. I don't know where she picked hers up from, but I've never seen a stall or a shop that actually sold them. And it's basically the history of your surname. It shows you like your family crest, where it originated from, and gives you lots of information. So this is for James's surname, which is Madden, which originated in Ireland, which they already knew, but lots of facts there. And I just thought this makes a really nice present, like the fact that you can frame it and like have it like hung up in the house, and it's just something a bit different, isn't it? So you get them online. James was impressed with that, and it came with a little red bow so you could like tie it up, which is cute. So we got that for his dad, and then I actually got the Harper one, which I've left at my mum and dad's for them to have a look. I didn't get it for anyone specifically. I don't think my dad's too bothered. I don't know if my granddad would be, but I love my surname, which is funny because when I was younger I used to hate my name, like Chloe Harper. I used to hate it, but I think since Harper's become like a popular first name, thanks David Beckham, I actually like it now. And my mum was like, oh, we'll just keep it and hang it up because you won't be like a Harper for much longer. But I was like, I might be keeping my surname or double barreling it, but I knew where she was coming from. I might put that in a frame and like keep it maybe like here or something in my office. And I just thought it was very interesting, something different, especially if someone's like quite interested in family history or heritage, or they have like an uncommon surname. So Christy was looking, her mum's maiden name was Smith, so she decided not to get one because it's a very popular common name. But the lady selling them was really informative and lovely, and she was saying that obviously the reason that Smith is such a popular name is because there was blacksmiths and goldsmiths and like all these people doing these jobs, and that's where the name came from. So I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to conclude the video here because that is literally everything I bought. I spent about £25 in Chester and about £35 in Liverpool, so not a lot at all, and it just proves that obviously you can travel on a budget. I would definitely recommend looking at coach trips if you want to explore new places and you're not sure about how to get there, or like, obviously I don't drive, James does, but it's a lot of pressure like going somewhere new because not only do you have to focus on maps and like kind of direct yourself there, but it's also like where do you park, and I don't know, I just think getting on a bus and being taken to locations is just so easy. And as I said, very affordable, great for a budget. And Christy already said we would love to go on another mystery trip when we can. And speaking of trips, I think my next trip that I'll be vlogging is actually going to be Centre Parks, which I am so excited about. I've mentioned Adam and Emily a few times on my channel. I'll leave them linked below, but I connected with them not too long ago. It's been lovely chatting to them, and they have done quite a lot of Disney vlogs, if that's your kind of thing. Like, I love watching their Disney vlogs, but they've also been to Centre Parks a couple of times recently. Just sparked the interest with me. Like, I've not been to Centre Parks in like 10 years, but I always remember it so vividly. Like, I had such a good time. Like, I was only little. I remember going to like the craft clubs, and we hired bikes, swimming in the pool, and I just remember it so well. So I'm thinking that me and James might go possibly the start of February. It's like a little chilled holiday. Obviously January is never usually very nice. I just thought it'd be cute to get away. Nice balance of relaxing but also doing some fun activities. Stay tuned for that. But thank you so much for watching, especially if you've got this far. Please let me know in the comments. I say this a lot, but like, I always doubt that anybody's actually watching at this point. Or if you have a channel and you post YouTube videos, let me know as well, because I will definitely subscribe and go along and watch your content. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.